Okay, ladies, I am back with a mini tutorial. I've already done my face. I basically did like a quick look, like if you are going out and let's say you've already run errands, you've been out for the whole day, and then you're going out again and you need to refresh your makeup. This is what that tutorial is going to be basically like. And for that purpose and reason, just grab my palette. So basically, this is like a touch-up tutorial type of thing, if you will. Not a full tutorial. Well, it is for the eyes, but you get the picture. So we're going to start with our eye primer by Urban Decay, because I always start with my eyes first. And we are going to do Natural Silver today. So basically brown and silver. Make it a little glittery, but for like everyday type fancy as well. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to clean my brush on the top, my hand really quick, and we'll dive in. First, I'm gonna set a little bit my eye primer with a neutral shade and press it in as close to my skin tone. Okay. Same on both sides. Okay. Now that that's done, we are going to take our leftover of this brush. We are going to do our highlight just under the brow bone. You don't want to do the whole eye unless you want it to droop. Now I did in Monday's video because we were doing a smoky eye and I needed to refresh and clean it up a little bit, and that is the only time you want to do that. So yeah. Basically, we're gonna grab this palette because I almost forgot my silver glitter. Hi guys. Hi ladies. Anyways, so okay, now that that's done, we are going to first, and I do mean first, start with our creases. Because I have to create my cut crease. And that's a big difference from those of you who don't. See, mine is very like hooded almond. I barely have any lid. So I have to cut my crease. So that being said, I'm going to take a little bit of this brown, a little bit of this brown, and I'm gonna mix, and then I'm gonna take this brown shade, that brown shade, mix all four together, and create new creases. I'm gonna take a little and first wing it because I like more of that winged shape and it's gonna open my eyes more. You don't have to wing it. You can just do your basic rounded shape, but I like to wing mine. So we're gonna start like that, and then we're gonna take it up here. See where I'm stamping? And I'm gonna cut my crease. You don't have to do this if you have bigger eyes than I do, and your eyes are like small but the other way. Yeah, don't do this step. Skip this step if you have more of a lid. And then we're gonna blend it up and out. We are gonna take this brush, which is not my usual blending brush, but we're gonna use it as a blending brush today because there's nothing on it. And we're gonna diffuse. Excuse my allergies for a second there. That was not my intention. Keep a little more on this brush, just because one side usually runs lighter, so I keep a little on the brush extra just in case. For that purpose, and then I blend it in like that. Now, just for funsies, and we want to warm up the brown, so I'm going to dip into these browns here, and I'm going to just warm it up a bit. Because I don't want such a dark brown, I want more of like a warm dark. So that's why I'm going to dip in and darken, but warm up. So dark but bright, basically, type of crease, which is why I'm dipping in. Okay. Sorry, my allergies are being a pain. So I'm going to take a Q-tip and stop my allergies for a bit. I learned that from another content creator. So anyways, please forgive my little mini allergy hiccups. Yeah. Excuse you, this is a tutorial video. I'm sorry if I'm ignoring you. I'm basically trying to focus on teaching. That's not my intention to just talk and Yeah. I'm more of the teacher type. So I'm sorry if you're offended, but that's not my intention. And yeah, you just basically have to realize that all content creators are different. And I don't want to keep explaining myself to rude people like you. And guys, off my channel, please, now. I've already said this channel is not for guys. How many times do I have to say that? Oh, irritating. Sorry, ladies. But yeah. We're going to take this. We're going to press and defuse. Sorry, you guys really, really love to make my life hell. And I mean guys in general. I don't like guys on here. Oh, and that's another thing. This is not a marry me channel. So if you're going to be asking for that, get out of here. Go look for another person that's a content creator that will put up with that, but not me. Go away. Ken, go away. Not going to tell you now. Again, leave my life. Bye-bye. So if you want to be like Ken, guys, yeah, keep at it. Because I'm not going to play with that. This is not an escort channel. I refuse to keep repeating myself. Go away. Unless you want to learn about makeup and skincare, you are not welcome on this channel, guys. In fact, there is a no guys policy. Hi, Swaggy. Sorry, I'm having a bad day. Because of idiots who keep making my life hell. Who keep asking me to marry them. And I'm like, leave me the hell alone. This is not an escort channel. I am not an escort. I hate people like that. I really, really do. Yeah, I had to report them. So I am in no mood for bullshit. I don't do bullshit. Not even in my everyday life, not even growing up would I tolerate bullshit. That is one thing you should know about me. I will not tolerate it. Get your eyes to be even, just like that. excuse me really quick while I pick up my brush. Unintentional. But anyways. I like to rock it a little bit more on the smokier side. You can downplay this look if you want. Okay. I'm going to take my same eye primer. And just to highlight under the brow bone, and also apply a little more like for the glitter that's going to go on, and let it get tacky for a bit, or for like just a few seconds. Okay. Now, take my same brush. I'm going to do this color here and this color. And I'm going to do my under the brow bone highlighter under the arch highlighter while I'm at it, because I don't want to forget. And yeah, and it's just under the arch. You don't want to highlight the whole thing because you don't want your eyes to drop. So remember, under the arch only is where you want it if you want your eyes not to droop. And then you're going to just lightly blend that in. Okay. And I'm going to take this glitter here, the silver. Oops, I think that's gold. I'm going to press on this one, which is a little more silvery. And this is more silvery. This darker one, yeah. And it's a pressed glitter. Yep. Sorry, allergies again. It's that time of year. My apologies. Okay. Now, you don't have to do the glitter as high up as I do, but I just like shimmer. Sorry again. It's allergy season. Please forgive me. Okay. Okay. Again, you do not repeat. Do not have to do such a smoky eye like me. I just prefer mine smokier. There's a difference. You can tone this down if you want. Take a little bit of my concealer. Take it off my hair. Eyebrow hair, that is, not regular hair. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna have to be picking this up again in a smidge. Okay. And clean up if you need to, which I'm going to. Okay. This is a new discounted multitasker brush I got off of Amazon. So if you need budget-friendly brushes, Amazon is your go-to. I take the same brush and put a little more in my crease. Fake crease and warm it up just a little. Because I overdid it. And soften my wing. Okay. That's a hack for you. Same shimmer, because you want the shimmer popping. This is if you want to lighten it up a little bit, like I did, but you still want that shimmery, smoky pop, then yeah. This is how I do it. Then I take the same brush, because I still want it brown and a little more definition. And a lot more open. And on the warmer side. Natural with a lot of shimmer. Who can go wrong with that? Especially when you have hooded eyes, like I have had since birth. Like, seriously. Come on now. Like, seriously. If I don't know you, please go away. And if you speak another language or keep talking like you want me to marry you, please leave this channel. Again, ABD, go away. Hi everyone. Sorry, I'm really in a bad mood because of some of these psychos. So, please, bear with me. I even forgot my blush because one of them. Thanks, psychos! I am not in a good mood. Go away. Ken, I already reported you. And I already reported you too. Anyone that's asking me to marry you. This is not an escort channel. This is a makeup and skincare for women and girls channel. I'm so sick and tired of repeating myself till I'm blue in the face. Please listen to my shorts. Women and girls, skincare and makeup. Jeez. Oh. You're making my anxiety go up, guys. And you're calling me rude? No, you are. Because you're asking me stuff that it's inappropriate for my channel. If you're gonna look up someone on YouTube, look up, go visit them, but do me a favor, before you even open their videos or live stream, look and see in their bio what they're all about. Jeez. Oh my God, I am not on drugs. How dare you? Ken, you were already reported. Go away. Graham, yes, there is. Ken keeps saying sexual stuff towards me, and so do other guys. And they keep asking me to marry them, and this is not okay. This is harassment. Shh. Go away! I'm just trying to have a nice day, and you're ruining it. You're driving my anxiety up the wall. Hi, Sophia. Sorry, I'm not in a good mood. I woke up very calm. I was having a very nice day until this idiot started with me. I'm here teaching makeup and skincare. Those of you who want to learn and follow, please continue to do so. Follow, subscribe, listen, watch. I encourage you. But if you're here sexually berating me asking me shit like that, I don't want you anywhere near me. Hi, Ninja. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to teach and they're like not listening. So I'm like fed up. I am so fed up. It's not even funny. Anyways, whatever. We're going to go with the normal. And I'm going to start with my contour. Okay, I'm just going to do basic contour. I don't want to contour my forehead today. It's not my mood. Thanks, Dee. I appreciate. Okay, so on that note, I'm going to take my contour and bronzer brush and I'm going to gently push in and down a little bit because I want that sculpted look. Push up first. Sorry, that's the only way I can find my cheekbone. So if I make that face a lot, that's, yeah, that's why. And I like more of a grayish contour because I'm like a super fair warm, but you can bronzer if you like. I'm just gonna even it out a little bit because one side I blended it a little too much. Now I'm going to take the leftover on this blush brush and I'm not applying any more. And I'm going to blend the two together. The reason I do it this way is because I like to underpaint a little bit. And I just think it reads more natural. But I'm just barely tapping. See, you can see the grayishness. I'm not even putting that much effort. I'm barely tapping and just diffusing. And then I like to do my concealer last because I'm more of a full coverage type, but you can do it first. Doesn't really matter. It's all preference. Then I'm going to do my nose. And then I'm going to take my House Labs foundation, which is the same as Monday's video, and I'm going to apply it. Uh-oh. I guess with this multitasker brush, because I forgot my foundation brush. See what happens when I have to deal with idiots? Back to my multitasker then. This is what happens when I have to deal with idiots. I really hate idiots. For this purpose. I hate idiots. They make me forget things left and right. I really do. I cannot stand them. So if you're one of them, go away. Oh, never mind. I found my foundation brush. And it reads a little gray because I reapplied just to fix. And now it reads a little less gray because I applied the blush right on top. This is a good foundation for all of you who do not want full coverage. This is a buildable foundation and it's more like skin-like. So if you like more of that skin-like finish, this is worth the splurge. Trust me on this. I'm more of a chameleon. I do like full coverage, but I also like skin-like. So, yeah. I alternate out. But even if I do skin-like, I still do more full coverage than just super skin-like because I have acne and redness and yeah. So I hybrid it if I do. Yeah. But anyways, I digress. But this is more like makeup I would wear to a wedding unless I was theming out my outfit and I did my eyeshadow to match my outfit or something like that. Yeah. I was doing it for that purpose. Prime your brushes. Get the most coverage and skin-like. I primed my other one and then I applied it, so. But this is the brush that I recently got off Amazon, and since I have a nose piercing, this is the brush that I use around my nose, and it's like really been helpful. And my nose ring got a little messed up, but it's okay. I'll fix it later. See, and you can get all around. And easier if you have a nose ring, I highly recommend a brush like this shape. It really, or a super tapered little round brush. For your, yeah, section there. Now I'm just cleaning it up a bit. It is really diamond, but it looks more like an opal because of the, yeah, I accidentally put too much over it, and I forgot to grab this to blend around, and I used my bigger brush for the bigger areas of my face by accident. Oh well. Accidents happen. Thank you for all of you supporters. Feel free to follow and subscribe. Now, I am going to go in with my concealer, and since I have under eyes and stuff like that, I'm gonna hybrid. I'm gonna use my Sculpt Concealer by Too Faced with my House Labs and make a new concealer. Duo shade. I mean, it's gonna be the same shade basically, but it's gonna be a little more full coverage. Yeah. So, yeah. Gonna do that. Mix. 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 Let it dry down for a little bit. Back in. Keep my allergies from dripping. My apologies again. That was unintended. I find that my allergies get worse when I have to deal with idiots like that. So, thanks, idiots, for making my life hell. Thank you for the compliments. Pull out my laugh lines, take them away. Let that dry down for a minute at least. or 30 seconds. You can do, I did 30 seconds, but usually I do a minute. Because I want extra full coverage. I do closer to a minute usually. Sorry, my allergies are being a pain in the ass. And it's because I'm allergic to stupidity, so yeah. That's why they're going off. Basically, I don't do stupidity of any age. Take my long hair away from my face. Most content creators don't do that, but I do because my hair is like in layers and like, yeah. When you have layered hair, sometimes it's just a little different, so. And plus, my headband's not clean, so. Then I'm gonna take a little of this eyeshadow I used under my eyes. Just take a little bit and run it across like a fake under eyeliner type situation and to blend it in. I'm gonna take this brush again, apply a little more blush, lightly press and diffuse. to give more of a natural skin finish. Set. With my setting spray to fuse everything together first before going in with powder. Yes, powder. Do not be afraid of powder. Brightening powder. Because I like a super bright under eye and a super bright finish. But you can use a color correcting powder. That's not a brightener. If you prefer more of a natural. Me, I switch it up like I said earlier on in this video. I'm more of a chameleon when it comes to my style and my makeup and things like that. But I do prefer a more matte finish. That is why. Yeah, plus I've also had very oily skin my whole life, so I just prefer more of a matte. Because it works best on me. But more of a natural matte, or a hybrid Lumi matte, if you will. Take this concealer brush. And what's left on it, take the powder side. Because it's a duo set and conceal brush. And I almost forgot about it, so whatever. Live and learn, right? And then I'm going to take extra powder along my nose. Yes, I have a very, very oily nose. Plus I wear glasses, so I like to keep my nose as the most matte part of my face for such a reason like that. If you wear glasses, that's a good tip, FYI. Trust the process. I can't say that enough. Trust the process. I'm just going to take a little more here because, well, because of my allergies, it's been a little annoying in that area. So I'm going to recorrect it. And then I'm going to repowder. So, when using normal makeup, you want to hydrate. Like I do, you want to hydrate and use a matte pore refining blurring matte primer, like the one by Huda Beauty or One Size. It's a splurge, but it's worth it because you only need like this much and it'll last you a long time. Or you can go for the e.l.f. matte primer, which is the purple one, matte gripping primer, which I haven't tried yet. But I will soon. You can use the matte primers by e.l.f. or the poreless ones. Those are good too. I've tried those on this channel and they're budget friendly. You can use, yeah. Secure the Sweat by One Size is another one that's really good for oily, sweaty skin. I've never used that brand in primer. I have for eyeshadow and stuff like that, an eye primer, but not face primer, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. But if it works for you, just look for one that is oil resistant. And blur pores. That's what you need if you have oily skin. Doesn't matter the brand. Look for those features in that primer. If you have normal skin, you can use whatever primer you like, and it really doesn't matter. I'm more oily because I've acne prone skin and I've had it for several years, but sometimes I read drier. It just depends on the weather, but very rarely because I keep my face hydrated. This was just a makeup touch-up tutorial. This was not anything but that, and eyes. So blackheads, talk to your dermatologist or look up brands like First Aid has like this exfoliant that also helps with blackheads, but you want to talk to your dermatologist about that. Yeah. And or research skin brands that actually have different types of cleansers that will help you remove your blackheads. But it also goes towards your skin type and if you are allergic to things. Like me, I'm very allergic and I do sometimes get blackheads. Very rare. I mostly get breakouts like acne breakouts versus blackheads, like pimples and stuff. So, but either way, my skin is so sensitive and I have allergies to a lot of stuff. Sulfur, sulfates, sulfa, eucalyptus. So my brand has to be very sensitive. And I use Tatcha and I go higher up for that purpose because my skincare, whether it's high-end or not, it just has to be extremely for sensitive skin or for things like that. Another brand I frequently use is The Ordinary. So that's on the cheaper side, and you can look at their vegan stuff and see, oh yeah, what'll help blackheads, what'll help this, what'll help that. So yeah. Oh, I don't use makeup all the time anymore either, and I rarely leave the house. But I'm just teaching here on this channel to try to grow it into a business, which is why I'm here live videoing with you guys. Now, because I'm teaching. So yeah, that's another reason for that. I typically only leave the house like once a week. Twice if I have to go to a doctor, but like, yeah, I don't really leave the house that much. Maybe 3 times if someone invites me out, like a friend or something like that, but very rare. Yeah, so that's just that, basically. Excuse my allergies again. I'm gonna fix this. I know, this is like the first video that I've had to fix my allergies a lot during filming, and I apologize for that. And I hope there are no more videos like this one in the future where I'm, yeah. So yeah, I do allow my skin to breathe, but because of my nail function last week, and my not having a light to help me video, then yeah, that's why I'm making it up 4 days this week, and then it'll go back to 3 days next week for the teaching. Yeah. So, but my sincerest apologies. I did not expect any skin problems or my sinus allergies to keep going off on us and to keep using Q-tips. So hopefully in the future, my next video, which will be tomorrow because I'm doing a makeup video for the one that had to be canceled on Friday because my light broke. So I had to get a new one over the weekend and have it shipped ASAP. Yeah, that one will be a full on makeup tutorial. Like full on. Skin, everything. And then, yeah. And then Friday, it will be a fuller video as well. But that's basically it. And I'm so sorry for what happened earlier on my channel. These stupid people keep asking me how to, like, go visit them, date them, marry them. That inconvenience and that stupidity. I'm so sorry for all of it. I wish people would read that this is a business channel. And yeah. But anyway. In case you all are wondering, I will disclose I am on the west coast of the United States of America. So if you all are on a different time zone, good night, good morning, whatever the case may be. Bye now.